As a business owner, you are responsible for collecting sales tax from your customers and making timely payments to the appropriate taxing agencies. This might be monthly or quarterly. QuickBooks is going to keep track of the amounts. You have to keep track of the fact that it needs to be paid. It's actually quite a simple process from this point forward. Because the taxing agencies are considered vendors, we're going to go up to the vendor menu. Then you'll see that there is an entire sales tax menu with a flyout. And from here you can do several things. You can look at your sales tax code list. You can look at a report that shows you your sales tax revenue summary, how much money you got and from who. You can look at your sales tax liability as well. If you feel like there needs to be an adjustment, there's an option to do adjustments. But what I'm going to do is simply pay my sales tax. When I give that a click, it opens a fairly simple dialog box. This is just writing a check. QuickBooks already has all of the numbers. You could have printed out a report if you wanted to see that, but all I want to do is write the check. What I know is that normally when you have these things that are due, it's not due at the end of the month. It's usually due like the 15th of the following month. So if I'm going to pay taxes through August, then it's probably due September 15th. So I'll go ahead and write the check, don't want to rush into this, on the 14th. Then I want to make sure that I'm showing sales tax through the certain period. Now normally when QuickBooks opens up, it will default to things, and if you're paying things monthly, it should be correct. But we're kind of working back and forth with dates here that are somewhat in the future. So I'll say I want to see all of the sales tax that was due through the end of July. When I click off of the date field, because you do have to click off of that field in order for it to work, I get to see that I didn't collect any Ada County taxes. I've only collected taxes on behalf of the Idaho State Tax Commission, and the amount is $25.44. So I can either click in the right-hand column and put in an amount to be paid. Usually, we hope it's going to be the full amount. You don't want to get behind on your taxes. Or there's a button on the bottom left that says Pay All Tax. That will go ahead and fill them all in. So if you have multiple agencies, that's going to be much quicker. You also can make an adjustment from here. Because I want to print this check, I'm going to check to be printed, so that'll add it to the check printing queue. Tells me that my bank balance has enough money to pay the $25.44. The only thing I have to do is click OK. And I can kind of say a ta-da, because that really is all there is to paying your sales tax. Sales tax isn't something that comes out of your pocket. In other words, it's not your company's profitability that's being hit here. You're simply an agency who collects on behalf of the taxing authority. Since you're meeting with the customer, it's easier for you to collect it than for the tax agency to try to get everyone to file how much they spent or anything like that. Now, I think we all can tell why that would not be an effective way for the state to collect taxes. So instead, they put it upon us as vendors and company owners to do so. And it really is okay, because QuickBooks makes it a fairly simple process, as long as we set it up correctly, include all of our taxing agencies, and then make sure that the sales tax is being properly applied to products and services, as well as to each individual sale.